Hello, dear listeners, and welcome to the first episode of the Feeling Alive podcast. Today we'll be talking about time management, stress, and anxiety. I am joined by my two co hosts,
Bruno.
and
Your paper's gone. Mirko.
and moi, Mihail.
Well, we're here sitting. Tell us what we're going to talk about. You brought us here and still haven't told us anything.
I have been brought here, I have not brought you. So, as a little beginner question, do you guys think that you have enough time for yourselves? And if not, how much time do you think would be enough for you? To relax or what have you?
Would you mind going first, or should I?
I'll go first.
I'll go last.
Okay.
Don't go. I
said I'll go last.
Sorry.
Okay, well, for the most part, I do have enough time, but like sometimes it gets too much. Like all the obligations and chores I have to do, they get kind of overwhelming, and I don't have like enough free time sometimes. And ideally, I would have as much free time as possible. Like, how much is enough? Like, I don't think there's a limit to how much is enough.
Well, for
I
me,
mean, like, yeah, go ahead.
for me, I feel like there can be too much time, too much free time, because for me, for my school specifically, it's not very demanding. I feel like I have a lot of free time on my hands, and I feel like there can be too much free time because I do sometimes feel a bit bored. Mirko?
When you say it like that you have time. Well, seeing that you two have time, Bruno, you have somewhat of time that you said, but you said that you're almost free all the time. But
Mostly.
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 But for me, I definitely don't have enough time on my hands, and I always wait for the weekends just so I can do as much stuff that I need to or that I want to. And at the end of the week, at the end of the whole weekend, I'm just left being exhausted and I still haven't finished all planned work or whatever I
Yeah,
wanted to do.
you're still tired. You haven't relaxed.
No, I'm on energy drinks and I'm just trying to stay awake to talk my way out of this. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Okay, then, next topic. Do you guys think that stress and anxiety are inevitable in adult life, whether it be because of jobs or family or whatever?
Well, first you have to clarify what exactly stress and anxiety are. For starters, stress is something that, let's say that it has a trigger or an event, such as, let's say, exam in school, and while it's stressful, it can push you to do the exact thing that you need to.
It can force you to act.
It can force you to act properly or the opposite, so that it doesn't work out. So it has some kind of event that starts it, while anxiety doesn't have any event to
I think
have the feeling of anxiety. Like,
I feel like anxiety makes you more nervous about something in advance, rather than stress just makes you more so.
yeah, it's more a feeling of worry and unease, which can also lead to physical symptoms such as sweating or just increased heart rate, like I'm having right now. So
Lamau. You got
Is
this, man, you got this.
anxiety in okay? Is stress and anxiety in it? Okay.
I mean, I haven't really answered the question, but I'll do it. I just want to see what you have to say.
Okay. I think that like stress and anxiety are inevitable because, well, a lot of people don't really have much time. They have a lot of things to worry about, especially like I think it only gets worse with time. Like when I finish school and I start working, I think it'll be worse than it is now. I'll have less time. A lot of people who work jobs have to work overtime, and and many jobs aren't even fulfilling, so it's hard to justify spending so much time on something you don't enjoy, which I do understand that jobs do have functions and that someone has they have to be done. However, I think we can do better to make people feel better about doing the work that they do.
I agree. It's inevitable to feel stressed out and to worry about a lot of things, especially with jobs nowadays. Like office jobs are very, very stressful for people and demanding. But I feel like that's a part of life, no matter which way you put it, which way you go. No matter what you do, you're gonna worry about something, it's whether you work in agriculture, an office job, or hell blacksmithing. You're gonna worry about something.
I want to add that for anxiety, you can say that from childhood to adulthood, it's a bigger difference than stress. For anxiety, it's more like when you're a child, you have your own creativity. Just remember when you're, I don't know, let's say in a car traveling and you watch out of the window and see your, I don't know, favorite cartoon character running along you or whatever, and that creativity turns into anxiety when you reach some age that becomes also stressful, so that you get the anxiety. For stress, you don't have much stress in childhood as in adulthood or teenage years, because stress comes more with knowledge of rather consequences or
Over
something
time,
like
you
that.
have more responsibilities. I feel like that's more the crux of what you're
Yes, you can
talking
say
about.
that responsibilities also add to the stress and anxiety equation.
So I'm gonna go off topic for a bit here. I've noticed a lot of people mention that, like your favorite character running along.
Yeah,
I never had that. I never had just that idea pop into my head.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
maybe
weird.
then, I don't know, you're also in the car, it's raining, you've seen the rain droplets on
No,
your
that I've
window.
had
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
race of raindrops. Yes,
Yeah,
I've
I
had
mean,
that.
it doesn't
Yes.
have to be
I
such
pick one.
It doesn't need to be such creativity as that you see something, but rather just think about that they're racing, that they're having a race. It's just thinking of that and not being, oh, it's raining.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's just
different.
never had that character thing.
And if you're feeling like,
Yeah.
as you're getting older, that you're losing that creativity, it's mostly because you're an anxious person, or your whole creativity turned into anxiety. And you can also work on that, but I don't know the best methods to do that or anything more about it. So,
See, I'm crazy, so I don't have that issue.
well,
No,
you're not wrong. Okay, don't be offended.
I am extremely offended. How could you? I'm gonna write a mean tweet about you. Oh,
It's
well,
not Twitter.
I'm gonna write a mean X about you. Now, what would you say gives you the most feelings? What would you say stresses you out the most in your current state?
You mean the source of my stress?
Yes, I was trying to phrase the question differently because I was trying to be creative, but it's not going well. I apologize for trying. I'm sorry.
You mind going first?
yeah, sure. So,
Sounded
I mean,
very
no.
enthusiastic.
It's
We're not
because-
holding you at gunpoint.
It's because I am enthusiastic about this.
You
so-
are at gunpoint.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. They don't need to know that.
So my main sources of stress and anxiety, like there are many sources of stress and anxiety.
Name 3.
Unfortunate. I have 3 written down.
Good.
I came prepared. Okay, so social interactions, sometimes like they can be very stressful or unpleasant. like it depends on the context. Sometimes I'll say something and I think back on it and it just sounds like I think, oh, I was so stupid. I want to kill
Overthinking,
myself
yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, and overthinking also, like,
Yeah, that's a common one.
yeah, and also like things that are happening in the world, like the fact that hospitals are slowly being privatized. I mean,
We're going into politics.
yeah, it's kind of,
Well, since you started us on that, I think hospitals being privatized is a good thing because then the hospitals actually are motivated to do a good job. Like,
I'm not gonna
If you
argue.
have a person in front of you that needs saving and your job is to save people, it doesn't. We're too far out of it.
let's get back to
It's a
I mean-
totally different thing.
that's another conversation for another day in the different podcast. Mirko,
What?
answer the question.
My sources of stress and anxiety. Well, it's mostly, as I am last year in high school, it's mostly schoolwork or just studying for the final exams. But there can also be something that came up at the moment and I wasn't planning on it or it wasn't even close to my mind. So it's mostly just annoying that it's bugging me almost constantly. So
Yeah, just a bug in your brain. For me, it's pretty much the same thing. Just school when I've got more to study for, and sometimes just social events too. Just overthinking that stuff. What strategies do you use to deal with stress and anxiety for each one? I guess I'll go first.
no, you said you're going last.
No, that was
My
that was before.
Well,
No, you go first now. I don't feel like it anymore.
well, for me, I'm mostly into gaming, so gaming is always my go-to, or just listening to music to keep my brain off the theme that's bugging me, either stressing me out or making me anxious. So you combine the two, gaming with music, and it's a really good feeling if you're into it. So I can't say for any other strategy because I don't really have any other than those two. So I'd love to hear yours because what was that?
I was
He was
trying
playing
to
rock,
silently
paper-
decide which one of us would go second. You didn't have to. Okay. You
can
pulled the
just-
rug on it.
You can just ask who will go next.
I will not.
I'll go next, okay, because he said he was going last. You said it.
See, you said you're going last.
That
You're
was
going
for the
last.
previous question.
You were just supposed to ask the question. Ask the question. You were just supposed to ask the question and be silent until the end, and then say everything in summary.
Okay,
Yeah.
go off, King.
I'm hosting the next one.
No.
Wait, what's the question? Role of stress? No,
Strategies
what?
or tools that you.
Okay. I manage my stress and anxiety mostly by, like, I don't know. I mean, I agree with him. Like he said, that he plays video games and listens to music, and I do that too.
Make it a sentence.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Okay. I kind of do the same thing, plus also just thinking about whatever is bothering me for like some length of time, and then I'll usually find a way to like deal with it, at least mentally.
So you're overthinking it, but when you're overthinking it, do you come to the good conclusion, or it's more of a
Do you just go in circles, stressing yourself out, or do you?
Usually when I like think about it like methodically, I end up arriving at some kind of solution that makes me feel that
So
makes me
you
stop
find a
feeling
solution
stressed
to
or,
it.
or anxious. Yeah, mostly.
For me, I use anxiety to motivate myself. Like if I'm anxious about a test or something, I use that feeling to make myself study more, to make myself prepare better for it. And when I'm feeling stressed, what I've discovered is actually really helpful is just taking a walk, like in the evening. It's surprisingly nice.
Well, that's good.
Quiet, and also showering, because those two times my head is just empty. I'm not thinking about anything. It's just
Like
head empty, no thoughts.
Like usually, or
Yes, except
okay, next time.
except there's a nice breeze in there. Oh,
Okay,
that's
I came to the conclusion: is water wet?
water itself. Yes.
No, it's not.
Are fish wet?
Yes.
Are fish in water?
Yes. That's what makes them wet. Water isn't wet, but water makes
Yes, but
something wet.
yes, but water is also in water. Therefore, it itself
Water
is
can
wet.
be in water because when you add water to
Okay.
another mass of water, it's just one water. It's not that you have water in water.
Okay, you water white. Okay, you take a piece of paper, you make it wet in water. You put that wet piece of paper on a desk. That desk is now wet. Am I correct?
Yes.
That is because of the water. The water is wet, making other things
Water
wet.
isn't wet.
Yes, but if the paper was not wet, it would not wet something else. Therefore, by that logic, water must be wet to wet another thing.
How do you define wet?
I feel like it has to be wet in order to make something else wet, because you can't make something wet from something dry without another wet thing,
Okay.
right?
Liquid, gas, solid. Liquid.
That does it. That's what are you talking? That's different.
Okay, how would you define wet?
I love how off topic we are. Like this is great. I love this.
Define wet.
Define wetness.
It's a state of an object, of a solid object. Wet is the state of a solid object. And if you have solid, gas, and liquid, liquid makes something wet.
Liquid water, you mean? Like,
Okay,
I
if
doubt
you're
that
talking about water,
acid
yes,
would
water.
make something wet.
Well, if it's
Well, actually,
durable to acid, it will make it wet.
yes, but I'm going by my previous argument. You need something wet to make another thing wet. So water has to be wet to wet another thing. You can't make a desk wet with a dry piece of paper. You can only make it wet with a wet piece of paper. Therefore, you can't make a fish wet with dry water, because dry water doesn't exist. Actually, no,
Okay,
that's like ice. I think.
okay.
No, that's straight
so
ice.
I understand what you mean. Let's say that I am right and just end the episode.
No, I am correct. Now we will end it. So, as the final question to wrap this all up, if your stress/anxiety, let's call that one thing for simplicity, if it was a creature, what would it be? And we are not limited to real creatures. I'm talking Warhammer, whatever kind of thing you want. Make it
Yeah,
up.
probably you're making me stressful.
So me,
Yeah, the spirit animal.
I am your spirit animal. I am honored.
No, I didn't say that.
No, you said.
I said that
You know, you
are
did
the
it. You
spirit
did it. We
animal,
got it.
not
We
the
got it
man.
on audio. Bruno?
Okay. For me, it would be like some kind of rodent. Because it,
Remy?
because it like, maybe a squirrel, a rat. Okay, it could
Do
be.
you have
a rat.
any reason why it would be like that? Or you
because
just
it's-
see it like
it-
that.
I mean, it has teeth, and it like gnaws at things.
Okay.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's like that's kind of what anxiety feels like for me.
No, for me,
Here.
it would be like a.
You're going last. So, for-
You said it's me. Like
No, I
You
didn't.
said your thing, and it is me. Therefore, it is now my turn.
I didn't say my.
Yes, it is. For
No, I
me, it
didn't.
would be an annoying parrot, like on my shoulder, telling me I'm going to fail, like I'm not doing good enough.
Yeah, like this podcast.
Okay, now your turn. Now you are last. I love that you wanted to go before me and you don't have anything to
Because
say.
at that moment I had it in my head and now I have to think about it.
Funny,
just
isn't it?
To remember what I wanted to say. I would probably say small document. I mean small. At the moments when I don't really feel stressed or anxious, but in rather smaller quantities, let's say, and it's just there following me. But if I'm more stressful, it becomes bigger and it just starts chasing me because it's what it does. So I'll say it like that. And now you have your last words, of course.
Right, that just about wraps up the first episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.
And I'll be hosting the other.
He's wrong. Don't trust him.